morning, everybody. It's Kim Dahnke coming to you live from the Shibboleth studios in Kennesaw, Georgia. Been running around at my house this morning like a crazy person. Hope that you have a perfect day planned. I have a perfect day planned, but I am going to a luncheon today, and I may change my mind. We'll see what they have, because I have days that I could partake if I'd like to, but I'm not sure I want to. So we'll see what happens when I get there. So I do have a possible holiday planned. We'll see how that goes. Tomorrow night, I think I told y'all that already. I'm so excited we get to go see Newsboys Mandisa and Adam A.G. down in McDonough tomorrow night. When you hop on here this morning, please say good morning, where you're watching from, and what type of Shibboleth day you are having. And I've already been preparing to jam out and have fun. I've been listening to the Amazon Music Praise Party this morning while I was putting my makeup on. It's a lot of fun to start your day with some little fun jamming music. Now, I grew up, I was born in 1970. And so, the music and all of that, it's kind of, for me, is 80s. That's like the high school music, that a lot of people tend to remember. And I always called it a jam box. My jam box was massive. Did anybody else have a big, giant jam box the size of a piece of luggage? I mean, those things where you carried it over your shoulder, that type of thing. I never did carry it over my shoulder. But I did have a jam box. And I still say jam. I like it. So the other day, I drank a Celsius drink. Now, I don't know why, but I feel like the Celsius packets, now my particular flavor is orange. I really like the orange Celsius packet. I feel like it gives you different energy than the canned Celsius. I don't know. I haven't looked. I haven't done the research to see if it works either way. But I mean, if they're different, I don't know. But I know that I get that fun little dance and groove. And so I posted a little YouTube video the other day of me just kind of dancing. And at the end of it, I went, this is Celsius. This is what Celsius will do for you. Now, I do not drink Celsius or caffeine after 12. Because if I have it after, or lunchtime, not after 1. So if I'm eating lunchtime, noon to 1, that type of thing, I'll drink something, but not after that, because then I won't sleep very well. Let's see who's on here with me. Colleen, good morning. Having a perfect day. And Erica from Wichita, having an IMF day. Oh, okay. So I posted yesterday about earning the Cheerful as a Cricket t-shirt. And a lot of y'all have posted that yours isn't showing up as earned. Y'all don't go back and change anything in your journal. Leave it all the same. Because if we leave it all the same, we can work out all the kinks. The shirts aren't ready anyway. So I'm really glad we're getting this up now. That way we can work out any little kinks. So y'all leave everything the same. I mean, when you open up the apparel store, it says not available to November. So it's not like you can go order it, okay? So let's not mess with anything until we get that figured out. But if you do have a problem, you can comment on that, and it'll give us a good account to go and look at, okay? Good morning, Charlene from Michigan and Diane from Columbus, Mississippi. Okay, Charlene's having a perfect day. Diane is having an IMF day, and Diane shared. I've been getting all kinds of shares. Thank y'all so much, because it really is so simple for it to be free to you and helpful to us. And I thank you, thank you, thank you. Plus, we get the name of the Lord out there and what the Shibboleth ministry can offer to people in their life. Don't we want to be ministering angels to people by letting them know about Shibboleth? Good morning, Cheryl. IMF Day in Clarksville. Cheryl, I don't know, you were on my mind this morning. Just want to tell you that. Christy, good morning from Tennessee. Perfect day today. Cooking an approved breakfast for me and my coworkers. How fun, Christy. That's awesome. I love it. Good morning, Michelle. How you doing today? Gonna have a perfect day? Good, Panna. I've never seen them, but they're my favorite group. I love their music. And in fact, they play that song, Revelation Song. And when they play Revelation Song, Theirs is my favorite version of Revelation song. Why? Because I like jamming music. And it starts off like a march, like you're going to march on the day. I've played it for y'all before. But if you will listen to that, I can just listen to the first 10 seconds of that, and then I'll say, go back. And then I'll hit go back, and then I'll hit go back. And I just want to hear that march on the day. It's like, let's go, let's go. So I cannot wait to see them, Panna. Hey, Chris, good morning. Rolling south, listening in, heading glamping. Yeah, I'm a glamper. People have made fun of me for glamping when I was leading Girl Scouts. And I had an extension cord to my car and I ran my battery down. Yeah, I'm a glamper too, Chris. But I'm sure that I was glamping in a tent with an extension cord hooked to my car. I'm not sure how you're glamping. Probably nicer than that was. Diane, good morning. From Kennesaw, thank you for sharing. That's awesome. And she's having a perfect day. Good morning, Melanie from Royston, Georgia, having an IMF day. And there's Deb. Good morning. IMF day in Virginia. Hey, Angelia. Mine was not that big. That's funny. Yes. Yeah, there are different size jam boxes, and I get all these messages coming through in the morning. It's like, if y'all see me doing this, that's because messages are coming through. Good morning, Cindy. Perfect day in Moultrie, Georgia. Panna, good morning, Dresden, Tennessee. Planning on an IMF day or better. Or better. I love it. I love it. Perfect day, 38, even after a try. Oh, I got to give you that. Congratulations. Okay, so what Chris just said is so very important. She's on perfect day 38, but even after a trying day yesterday. See, that is success. That is success, to be able to continue to live the lifestyle and use it to your benefit when you are having a trying day. Awesome, Chris. I'm excited for you. That is a non-scale victory. Hey, Rhonda. Good morning, Ron from Lilburn, having a perfect day. And we've got Rhonda's doing a cleanse. Okay, cool. I love the Celsius coconut packages. I drink it when I am doing 5 miles on the treadmill. Awesome. Valerie, good morning. It's a perfect day in Indiana. Valerie, wasn't that video by Priscilla Shire awesome last night? It was so good. I just wanted to clap after. Good morning, Karen. Perfect day in Michigan. Hey, Sandy, good morning. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Karen, are you coming back down here to see us this winter? Hey, Angelia. Okay, Angelia's having a perfect day. How do I get one of those certificates for a friend? You call the store, the Shibby Shop. Okay, you just call the store and we will get that mailed out to you. So you can go to the Shibboleth website, scroll all the way down to the bottom and call the one that's in Kennesaw. So, and Sherry will do that for you today between 11 and 6. Okay. Good morning, Kathy. Having a perfect day today. And thank you, Angelia. That is awesome. Kathy's having a perfect day. Yes, Panna. And Chris, a 32-foot RV. Yeah, that's my kind of glamping right there. Good morning, Monica from Lawrenceville, having an IMF day. Shannon, good morning from Jacksonville, Florida. Starting day 2 today. Y'all, I'm going to give Shannon, that is for you. That's excitement that you're here. You're with us. Having a perfect day. That's awesome, Shannon. Revelation song by Newsboys. By Newsboys, Dad. It's called Revelation Song by Newsboys. Lots of groups sing it, and lots of groups slow it down, but I like the Newsboys version because I'm not a slowed down person. I'm more like, let me jam. Let's see. I can do slow down if I need to, and I only like slow down songs if I can sing them. This is one reason I love hymns so much, because I sang them forever in church. And so when they sing a hymn or they will put new music to hymns or updated music to hymns, I'm like all into that. Good morning, Daphne from Pennsylvania, having a perfect day. Are we allowed to add 0-calorie flavor to water? Not and count it as your water, Daphne. You could add a little bit of lemon or a little bit of lime juice to a water and count it towards your number. But after you have had at least 64 ounces of clean, clear water, if you wanted to add a 0-calorie flavor enhancer, you could do that, but you can't count it as the number of your water. But lime and lemon can be counted towards the number of your water. Awesome. Okay, we got some people connecting in Jacksonville. That's awesome. Going to Tennessee this winter. Okay, well, I hope you come to see us when you get down here. Hey, Lisa from Rome, Georgia. I am new. Tell me all the details. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so you're going to go to Fast Track. Lisa, I have developed an organized, methodical way for you to work your way through the fast track. In your welcome email, you just click on there and it takes you directly to fast track. If you don't know where your welcome email is, you log into your account and you go to dashboard at the very top of your screen, and then you should be in fast track. And then there's going to be lap 1 through lap 7. And then there's these little action items. And you just methodically work through action items there. But put blinders on. Do not look at the rest of the Cool and Awesome website. I am going to take you through all of that in the laps. And then I go live every night at 7:30, starting over every Sunday night for a week. But those are already recorded, and you'll find them in lap 2. So if y'all will trust the lap system, it will help you learn everything. And Lisa, thank you for making a good decision and joining us. That's awesome. Angelia weighed down 4 more pounds. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Yes, it's a wonderful song. Thank you all. Sarah, oh, wow, that would be fun, Deb. That would be so fun. Amy from Ohio having a perfect day. And Deb says Fast Track is amazing. Yes, that's where we lead people to learn. But if I can keep their eyes off of all the rest of the website, I'll be in good shape. They get off of Fast Track and like, ooh, what's this? What's that? I'm like, stick in Fast Track and you'll find it all out. And you won't have questions about how it works. So, oh, goodness. Okay, well, I've been studying Titus this morning. So Titus is a little letter, big information. And Paul wrote it to one of his students, Titus. Awesome, Lisa. Lisa, and you might want to check your junk email and then set our domain name as a safe domain, okay? That would be helpful. And if not, just log into your account and hit dashboard. That's it. Because that's all the email does, is gives you a link to dashboard. But you do want to get, our email domain as a safe sender for you. Okay, so I'm studying Titus this morning. So I read Titus, and hey, Michelle, I'm so glad you're here, Michelle. And then, I bought this Tony Evans Bible commentary, which I love it. Okay, Titus is a pretty strong book because it's talking about false teachers and different things like that. My Shibby package arrives today. So excited for my cooking oil and hot chocolate. Yes, girl. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. So one of the things that I was reading through here that I wrote down was, I read this is from Tony Evans' Bible commentary. Paul calls himself a servant of God and apostle of Jesus Christ. Thus, he's operating on God's agenda, not his own. In the Bible, what Paul wrote, he said that he was a servant of God and an apostle of Jesus Christ. He didn't say, so that I'm on God's agenda, not my own. But I'm thankful that I have this commentary from Tony Evans so that it puts insight into it, and I like it. Paul's goal is to build up the faith and knowledge of God's people. Why? To lead them to godliness so that their lifestyle honors the God who gave them eternal life. Well, I have this little book I bought at Hobby Lobby, and it's called My Book of Lists, and it really is the most fun book. And so I have a list in here. It's called, there's different sections. You can make them, and then this is a really fun book. You can make them. So anyway, I have one on Shibboleth. And so I just called this list statements to share and things that just hit me the right way. And so what I wrote was, because it really struck me, people ask me why I do this morning and night. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I feel compelled and I love it. And it's just natural and it's no problem. I find great joy in it. And when people ask you that, you then start thinking about it. And when you have something in the Bible confirm why you do it, it's really great. So I'm a servant of God. I am. And I wrote this down. I'm apostle of Jesus Christ, operating on God's agenda, not my own. Do you know how comforting that is to always want to come down here and do the Shibby Shop? Always want to do Fast Track? I'm talking like always. I won't be on there tomorrow night because I'll be at that concert. Dr. Jim's going to do it for me. But I do have to take a break every once in a while and be reasonable. but I am compelled to do it. Well, when something changes your life in a radical way, Jesus, you're compelled to tell about him. And then this lifestyle for how we should eat while we're here on earth, because now you have the code. We've cracked the code, Shibboleth has. You're compelled to share. I just feel it. I just want to do it. I love it. And then I wrote down, my goal is to build up the faith, because I want you to have faith that if you apply this lifestyle daily, that you will get the results that you want. And those habits that we've had for, I'm just going to say, half a century or more or less, depending on your age, those can change the longer you do this. And you got to know longevity means something. Longevity means something. So my goal is to build up the faith and knowledge of God's people. You are God's people. I teach the nutrition for the knowledge. And then why? To lead you to godliness so that your lifestyle honors God who gave you eternal life. I was like, okay, this is so fun. I love it. So anyway, I wrote that down. And then I'm not going to get into all of Titus this morning, because really I read all of Titus, but then when you're looking back at the commentary and stuff, I only got through the first chapter, or maybe not even the first chapter. Anyway, so we get over here to chapter 1, 15 and 16. Chapter 1, 15 and 16 of Titus. So let's read it from here. It's right before Philemon. Titus 1, 15 and 16. I got on the wrong glasses to be able to see this small print. Okay, everything is pure to those whose hearts are pure, but nothing is pure to those who are corrupt and unbelieving, because their minds and consciences are corrupted. Such people claim they know God, but they deny him by the way they live. They are detestable and disobedient, worthless for doing anything good. And I'm so sorry that the Bible has to tell us hard things. I mean, sometimes some people will hear that and could be offended, but you know what? Sometimes we just have to be told it straight out and forward. And I appreciate that. So then I went over here to read in Tony Evans's commentary. And so this is what he said. And what he does in his commentary is he bolds the words that are, from the Bible, and then his other words are just regular text. On the other hand, those who persist in rebellion, is there anybody out there who is persisting in rebellion right now with their eating, are defiled and unbelieving? That is not easy to hear. It is not easy. Notice again the connection between thinking and living. There is a very important connection between thinking and living. Many of us did a lot of mindless eating, But I don't want to do mindful eating. I want to do intentional, mindful living. And so I have to think about it so that I can make the good decisions for living. Notice, their mind and conscience are defiled, dirty. What kind of life is produced by minds that are dominated by such self-interest? That's what I titled today's Shibby Show. What kind of life is produced by minds that are dominated by such self-interest? I mean, I was like, yeah, shoving all that food in my face for all those years. I'm like, what kind of life was that? Here's what I think back now. If I had known what I know now, my children would know how to eat better. So y'all, if you have young children, let's go ahead and teach them now and know it's the right thing to do. Even though they claim to know God, they deny him by their works. And I no longer want to do that. Now that I know what to do, I want to honor God and do it. How does Paul characterize their works? They are detestable, disobedient, and unfit, and were therefore to be opposed. Now he's talking about false teachers that have come into the church that are causing problems. That's what he's talking about. That's a sobering description. Lips that claim to praise God mean nothing when they are combined with a lifestyle that denies him. Woo! All right. I know. That was some strong stuff this morning, but it's important to hear strong things. And sometimes we don't hear strong things on days that we are ready to accept it, and it strikes something in our heart and it makes a difference. Maybe for you today was the day for you to hear a strong thing, and I hope it was. But those of you that are already there, thank you so very much. Let's live this lifestyle, and let's do it together. That's what I love about this. We get to do it together. Yes, Christy says, yeah, I get so excited to share it with others and talk about it. Me too. Me too. Let's see. Diane says she's down 0.4 pounds today from yesterday, but my daughter told me I look skinny. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I just want to say something. I left out that second word you wrote, Diane. That is for the 0.4, and yay for your daughter. That is so fun and awesome. I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, y'all have a great day today. And when you hop off of here, make sure you go journal. I hope you're playing that game of life. And do you know, go into your Shibboleth website, your hub, that should be part of your daily method of operation. Just go there every single day. Your hub, what's going on today? Oh, speaking of that, what's going on Planet Shibboleth today? We've got Jason's Roundup at 9 a.m. Then if you are doing the Elite Club, I feel like Dr. Jim, Travis might be able to do that one. I'm not sure. But y'all, the Elite Club is an awesome group. It is a group that meets in a meeting style, asking questions. Every person, if you're in the Elite Club on this, please let me know. But please tell everybody how awesome it is. Every person gets to ask their specific questions, and Travis gives them information for them specifically. And I will listen into these, and he will say, now this is only for you, Patricia. This is only for you, Nicole. This is only for you. He's making things that are specific for them. So if you are looking for additional help, it is only $100 a month, and you get 4 times a week with him, and they check your journal. Okay, so it's pretty good. So anyway, that meeting's today at noon. And either Travis or Jim, because Travis and his family had to come back up here for his daughter, Brooklyn, birthed a stillborn baby. And so they're having a memorial tonight. So he's coming up here. And then Elite Club tonight at 7. And then we've got Fast Track tonight at 7:30. Fast Track is void replacements, freebies, extras, snacks, and meal replacements. All those things that make this life so sustainable. You know, yes, whole foods are very important and we should eat them, but I mean, every once in a while you want a chip, and you want to eat a chip that is going to help you, not hurt you. We're going to talk about what those are. Last week, somebody says, check out those gummy bears for me. I said, okay. And then I learned about the gummy bears. And then yesterday I was at the shop and somebody was talking about gummy bears. I'm like, oh, have you bought these at Target? You know, so it's just so fun to know the things that we can use. Now, there's a difference between knowing the things that we can use and then also overeating approved things, okay? We got to still keep within the portions of that, okay? Let's see. Diane says, I'm a rebel by nature, but I do not want to dishonor my Lord with words or actions. I pray in Jesus' name for a humble heart. So sweet, Diane. Yes. Oh, okay. And I didn't see sorry, I missed the t-shirt thing. 4 consecutive Mondays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays or Thursdays or Fridays in a month's time. If it slips outside of a month's time, you have to start over. It is in a month's time. So when you look back at September, if you had 4 perfect Mondays, then you should earn it. Now, keep in mind that we're working out glitches, okay? But it's in a month's time, not in a row necessarily. Yeah, it should be in a row, but in a month. So let's say that you missed the first 2 Mondays, you had the second 2 Mondays in September, and then you had 2 perfect Mondays in October. That's 4 in a row, but that wasn't within the month. We're talking, remember, we talk month. So it's within the month. Chris, don't worry about it. Everybody just leave it all the same. Don't change any of your journals because we won't know what's broken if y'all go changing your journals to try to earn the t-shirts. It's not ready yet anyway. Okay, we're just getting this up and all that. So y'all are part of a growing and ministry, a lifestyle that's so fun. So thank y'all for helping us out and finding those things. So don't change anything, okay? But it's in a month's time. But yes, 4 in a row in a month. I had all kinds of them in August. And then they're like, oh, we're gonna start with September. And I went, well, crud, I'm gonna have to start strategizing my October. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. All right. Well, y'all have a blessed day. If you're watching on replay, please type in hashtag Shibboleth for his glory. And may the Lord provide grace and peace to you. Bye, y'all.